Hello and welcome, child of God. We continue our discussion on the Shunammite woman's encounter with Prophet Elisha. Like I said, this woman did not inform her husband that her child had passed. Neither did she alarm the entire neighborhood. Neither did she carry her child with her to go meet the prophet. The problem was not that the child had passed. The issue for her, the focus was on the source. How did she get this child? She was nice to the prophet, welcoming him to her home every time the prophet visited the city. And so one day she told her husband, let's build an extra room. Let's extend our house so that when the prophet Elisha comes, whenever he's in town, he will have a resting place. He will not have to go rent a place to stay. And that is how she made room for the man of God in her house. And because she opened her house to the servant of God, he now looked inwards and said, what can I do for this woman? And in discussing with his servant Gehazi, the Gehazi identified that this woman didn't have a child. And that is how the man of God prayed for her and said, by this time next year you will have a child. That is how the woman got a child, according to the word of the prophet. She believed and she got a child. Now this child has grown to a certain age, calamity has struck, the child fell sick, and the child passed. Instead of her to be crying, instead of her to wail and lament, to carry her child, hit herself on the ground, do all the gymnastics and everything, like any natural mother would, she dropped the child in the house. She didn't even tell her husband that that was what had happened. She immediately took a servant and ran to meet the prophet, went to the source where she got that child. When she got to the prophet saw her coming from afar. When he asked her, is everything well with your husband? She answered, it is well. Is everything well with you? It is well. Is everything well with the child? The prophet asked her. She also confirmed, it is well. Then she ran and fell at the feet of Elisha. And Elisha, the prophet, said, God has hidden it from me, but I can see that this woman is grieved in her spirit. Child of God, she did not confess negatively at any point. Her confession remained positive, not as if she was not aware of what had happened, but she was confident that life and death are in the power of the tongue. My son is dead, yes, but if I confess it, it becomes a confirmation. If I confess it, it is established. Because whatever we decree on earth is established in heaven. She refused to confess negatively. In her mind, she said, I believe that my child is asleep. My child is not dead. It is well with my child. And because I have come to the source that gave me that child, I know that he will wake up from that sleep. Child of God, let's have such a determination. Don't confess negatively in the midst of circumstances. God bless you. Have a wonderful